Globalization can be seen in many aspects of our daily lives, including fandom merchandise, items such as K-pop albums, anime figures, books, and movie collectibles are produced in different countries and distributed across the world through global trades and media networks. These products reflect the exchange of culture, ideas, and economic systems on an international cycles. In this video, our group will showcase our personal fandom merchandise collections. Each member will explain the significance of the chosen items and connect them to key concepts of globalization, such as global economic imperialism, culture influence, interconnectedness, and the global system behind the fandom culture.
There's another universe. Please make some noise. Give me a Danica So today I'll be showing you some of my K-pop album and Lomo cards collection. So bakit nga ba ako nagko-collect ng mga Lomo cards, K-pop album? So not just because of my wants, but because of my happiness. So since 2016, I become a K-pop fans, especially especially sa Blackpink. So my K-pop album and photo cards show global economic imperialism because large entertainment companies earn profit by selling fandom merchandise worldwide. So even though the album is produced in South Korea, fans from different countries, including the Philippines, spend money to support the group. So this shows how powerful global corporations control production and distribution of fandom merch. So this K-pop merchandise reflects Asian influence, particularly Korean culture, through music, fashion, and visuals. So many Filipino adapt Korean styles, phrases, and trends. So this shows how foreign media influences Filipino preferences, especially among the youth, making K-pop part of our everyday culture. So K-pop fandom spreads worldwide because of globalization through social media platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. So fans can access music, content, and merchandise instantly. So my album and Lomo cards are example of how cultural products easily cross national borders. So behind this K-pop album are hidden global systems such as international manufacturing labor, packaging, and shipping. So fans usually see the final product, but the process involves workers, factories, and global logistics that are not visible to consumers. So my album and photo cards show sameness and interconnectedness because fans around the world collect the same items, support the same idols, and participate in similar fun activities. So this creates a shared global fandom culture despite differences in nationality and collection. So that's all everyone. I hope you learned something or knew something about my K-pop and photo cards collection. Bye!
Hi everyone! Today I'll be sharing my 17 and hyper merchandise. At first glance, this might look like simple collectives pero habang tinitingnan natin sila, mapapansin natin na may mas malalim na kwento sa likod ng bawat album and photo card. Kapag iniisip ko kung paano ko nakuha yung mga merch na to, doon ko mas nakikita yung lawak ng operation ng malaking entertainment company. Groups like 17 and Enhypen are promoted not just in Korea, but all over the world through social media, online shops, concerts, and global fan events. So bilang fans, nahihikayat tayong bumili ng albums, photo cards, at light sticks. Minsan pa nga multiple versions, di ba? Kahit nasa South Korea ginagawa yung mga product, ang bumibili ay fans mula sa iba't ibang bansa, kasama na yung Philippines. And sa ganitong paraan, nagiging bahagi tayo ng isang global system kung saan yung fandom ay nagiging isang tuloy-tuloy and profitable na industry. So, habang nakikinig ako sa music ng 17 and Enhypen, napapansin na may halong Western music styles pero nanatili pa rin yung Korean language, visual, and concepts. Dahil dito, unti-unti ring nauhubog yung preferences ko bilang fan. So, bilang isang Pilipino, hindi lang Western culture yung naka-influence sa akin. Malaki rin yung epekto ng Asian media sa pananamit, sa music taste, at saka sa values na na-express ng content ng idols. Pinapakita nito na ang globalization ngayon ay hindi na one-way lang, kundi palitan ng influence mula sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo. So, kapag may comeback, ang 17 o Enhypen, sabay-sabay naming inaabangan ng mga fans mula sa iba't ibang bansa. Even though magkakalayo kami, pare-pareho naming pinapanood yung music videos, ini-stream ang songs, and nag-aabang ng merch drops online. So, dahil sa internet, social media, and streaming platforms, nagiging shared experience yung pagiging fan ko. Kasi madaling tumawid ng culture and consumer practices sa iba't ibang borders, kaya ang fandom ay nagiging isang global community. So, habang masaya tayong nag-unbox ng albums and mag-collect ng photo cards, madalas hindi na natin naiisip yung mga process na naganap bago makakating sa atin yung merch, di ba? May mga workers na gumagawa ng product, may international shipping na dumaan sa iba't ibang bansa, may online marketing and algorithms na nagpro-promote nito sa atin, and may e-commerce platforms na nagpadali ng pagbili. Dahil focus tayo sa excitement ng fandom, nagiging invisible ang mga sistemang ito. Ito ang nagpapakita kung paano gumagana yung globalization sa likod ng eksena. Tahimik pero napaka-complicated, di ba? At konektado. So, kapag tinitignan ko yung mga merch ko, makikita rin yung pagkakapare-pareho naming mga experience ng mga fans sa buong mundo. Yung mga caras and engines, kahit nasa iba't ibang bansa, pare-pareho ng mga albums, light sticks, chants, and online interactions. So, pinapakita nito na ang fandom culture ay patuloy na kumakalat, nagiging normal sa pang-araw-araw na buhay at nagiging bahagi na ng identity ng fans. Sa pamamagitan ng global consumption, nakaramdaman natin yung pagiging kabilang ng isang mas malaking komunidad. Sa kabuuan, ang 17 and Enhypen merch ko ay hindi lang simpleng fandom items. Pinapakita nila kung paano gumagana yung globalization sa totoong buhay mula sa economy, culture hanggang sa mga sistemang hindi agad natin napapansin. So, bilang isang Pilipino, fan, ang merch na to ay nagsisilbing tulay na pag-uugnay sa akin sa isang global community at pinapakita kung paano hinuhubog yung ng globalization ang identity, consumption, and culture sa panahon ngayon.
it's me. I'm Samantha Mae Obias. For today's vlog, guys, I want to share my collection as a fan girl. Yes, as a fan girl ng Blackpink. Ang Blackpink po is isa sa pinakasikat na K-pop group worldwide na may global influence at big impact sa music at fashion industry. My Blackpink collection, guys, is photo card at light stick. Ang light stick ko, guys, is binibili ko lang siya sa school nung elementary ako, tapos high school, which is sa labas ng school namin. Kasi, di ba, kahit sa school naman, pag mga school, maraming tindahan sa labas, ang dami nagbibenta ng mga poster, album, at photo card ng K-pop. Lahat ata ng K-pop, pwede mong mabili doon. Which is, nabibili ko siya ng 5 pesos noon. Pero ngayon, I think, naging 10 pesos na siya. Kasi nung high school ako, year 2022 at 2023, grade 10 ata ako noon. Nabibili ko siya ng 8 pesos, 7 pesos. Depende sa tindahan kasi guys, iba nagtataas na. Nagsisimula na nun magtaas yung mga bilihin. So, pati yun, nasasama sa pagtaas. Yung dating 5 pesos, nabibili magdalawa na. Ngayon, isa lang. 7 pesos na. And yung light stick ko naman, guys, is bigay sa akin ng tita ko. Ang tita ko kasi is fangirl din siya ng Blackpink, which is Blink din siya. And of course, guys, special sa akin yung collections ko dahil is a sign ng pagsuporta sa Blackpink for me. Blackpink is inspiration for me and happiness as a fan. So now, guys, I show you the photo cards at light stick. Ang Blackpink merchandise, guys, is ginawa sa South Korea and nakarating dito sa Pilipinas through online shopping, international shipping, at local sellers. Ipinapakita ng merchandise ang Asian influence na naging global culture because tinatangkilik ito ng fans sa Asia at sa Western countries. Ang fandom merchandise naman, guys, is nag-uugnay sa fans worldwide dahil same lang ang kinokollect and sinusuportahan ng Blinks sa iba't ibang bansa. Nakikinabang rin ang ilang companies because of global selling ng merchandise na nagpapalawak ng market at nagpapataas ng profit at fan-loyalty. Sa fandom culture naman is example ng globalization bilang process ng condition at ideology because of global spread ng culture at shared fan identity. So now, guys, may isi-share din ako sa inyong mga tanong. Sasagutin ko, guys, based on my research. So, let's go. Sagutin na natin. So, first question. How global corporation profit from fandom merchandise? So, global corporation make money from fandom merchandise because they sell products in different countries, expanding their market and consumer base through global marketing, online platforms, and international distribution. It is easier to reach fans worldwide. In addition to direct sale of albums and merch, they also make money from limited editions, collaborations, and brand partnerships that increase demand because of fan loyalty is strong. Fans are willing to spend, which is increased profit and strengthens the global brands. Second question. How does foreign media shape Filipino preferences and culture? Foreign media has a major impact on Filipino preferences and culture because it influences Filipinos' taste in music, fashion, lifestyle, and entertainment. Through movies, K-pop, Western series, and social media, Filipinos learn the new trends, values, and behaviors. It gradually becomes a part of everyday life, especially for the youth, shaping their identity and interests. However, despite the strong influence of foreign media, Filipinos are still mixed it with their own culture, thus creating a unique Filipino global culture. Third question, guys. How do fandoms spread worldwide? Fandoms spread worldwide through media, technology, and globalization. With the help of social media, streaming platforms, at online communities. Mabilis na nababahagi ang music, movies, at content sa iba't ibang bansa. Fans connect through hashtags at fanpage, online events, kaya lumalakas ang sense of community kahit magkakalayo. Dahil dito, ang fandoms grow beyond borders and become part of a global population culture. Fourth question, the hidden global system behind the merch they enjoy. Sa likod ng merch na tinatangkilik ng fans is may hidden global system na nagpapatakbo nito, such as international production, labor, and supply chain. Merch is designed in one country, made in another, and shipped to different parts of the world through global trades and logistics. This also includes marketing, licensing, and digital platforms that extend the reach of the products. Because of these systems, it becomes possible for fans to enjoy merch even if they don't see the complex global processes behind it. Last question, how do fans across the world share the same fandom culture? Fans across the world share the same fandom cultures through digital platforms and global media. Through social media, streaming apps, and online fans communities. They have access to content, trends, and updates. Fans participate in similar activities such as streaming, buying merch, fan project, and online discussions. Despite their different countries and cultures, shared interests and emotion unite them as a global fandom. In overall, guys, Blackpink's fandom culture shows how globalization works in the modern era. From music and fashion to merchandise, it becomes a bridge that connects fans from different countries and cultures. Fandom merchandise is not just a product, but a symbol of support, identity, and unity of fans around the world. Through media, technology, and the global market, the influence of foreign culture is expanding as it continues to mix with the local culture of Filipinos. Because of this, fandoms becomes a clear example of how a shared global culture can be created that provides inspiration, joy, and a sense of belonging to a larger community. Hi guys, I'm Jasmine Paje. So for our final exam on the contemporary world, which is about fandom merch and cultural globalization, I'll be sharing my personal collections and talking about why I love it. I've got a lot of questions to answer, so I'll just be answering them as we go along. So I'll be showing you my personal collections of fandom items. So my chosen fandom is Sanrio. I have a lot of Sanrio items here, and Sanrio is a Japanese brand that started in Japan in 1960. It's known for cute characters like Hello Kitty and Kurami. And yung collection ko is composed of everyday items na ginagamit ko talaga. Kaya masasabi ko siyang personal collection. So my collection includes a Sanrio fan or a pamaypay, pencil case, a cup, pimple patches, and a cinnamon roll and melody wallet. So the wallet is something I bring with me to school every day. Pencil case is used for my school supplies. Sanrio pimple patches I use whenever I have a pimples like this. I also have a coin purse that I usually keep hanging on my bag. So part na talaga siya ng daily routine ko. The cup is something I use at home or whenever I have drinks. So it's not just for the display.
Some of these items like the fan, the pencil case, and the cup, and one wallet were bought at the mall, which show how accessible Sanrio products are. The coin purse and the pimple patches on the other hand was bought online, which shows how globalization in e-commerce make it easy to buy merch from foreign brands. So, because of global trade and online platforms, Sanrio items can easily reach consumer here in the Philippines. So, social media plays a big role in spreading a Sanrio fandom, especially TikTok. There are a lot of creators posting Sanrio hauls, collections, and reviews, kaya mas lalong nagiging trendy and visible siya online. And Sanrio is a global company that earns profit through merchandise sold in different countries like this one. When people around the world buy Sanrio products, it strengthens the brand influence in the global market. So this fandom shows Asian influence, particularly Japanese pop culture, in Filipino style and preferences. Even though Sanrio is Japanese, its character have become part of everyday fashion and school items here in the Philippines. As a phenomenon, the Sanrio fandom spreads through global media, marketing, and digital platforms. As something obscure, there are hidden processes like international production, supply chains, and distribution that we usually don't see but are important. Fans are from different countries recognize the same Sanrio characters, kahit magkaiba yung culture nila. This creates a sense of sameness and interconnectedness among people around the world. So in conclusion, my Sanrio personal collection shows how globalization allows fandom culture to become part of everyday life through malls, online shopping, and social media. Global brands like Sanrio are easily integrated into Filipino daily experiences. Thanks for watching, guys! I hope you enjoyed seeing my Sanrio collection as much as I enjoyed sharing it.
Hi everyone, I am Jenny and today I'll be showing you my plushie collection including my 2 Hirono figure. This video is not just about how cute they are but also about how they connect to globalization and culture in our world today. First, let me introduce my Bella plushie babies. So this is Fanny, my very first plushie, and she will always have a special place in my heart. So next we have Oli and Snowy. So these are 2 extra special because they were a gift from my boyfriend, so they hold a lot of sentimental value. So they are also my favorite because they remind me of him. So lastly, here are my newest babies, Donut and Bear Bear. So they were a gift from my sister, which make them very meaningful to me as well. My plushies are special to me because they were gift from someone important. So they are with me when I sleep, when I feel happy, and even when I feel sad. So they stay on my bed and give me comfort. For me, they are not just toys, they feel like emotional support. Most modern plush toys are made in China, where many toys in the world are produced. They are made there because it is cheaper and faster for big companies. After production, these plushies are shipped to different countries including the Philippines. They reach us through malls, online shops, and global brands. This shows how countries are connected through trade. Global corporation earns money by selling fandom merchandise like plushies and Hirono figures. So these are the 2. So So they use popular character and design that people love. Fans buy them and big companies earn large profit worldwide. Even if the toys are made in another country, the profit mostly goes to big global brands. So this is an example of global company imperialism. So plushies and Hirono are influenced by foreign media. Some designs come from Western culture like cute animals and cartoon style. Hirono shows strong Asian influence, especially from East Asian art and storytelling. So because of movies, social media, and trends, Filipinos learn to like these styles too. Foreign media help shape our preference and culture. People who love plushies and Hirono are found all over the world. Fans post online, collect merch, and share pictures on social media. Even if we live in different countries, we like the same thing. So this shows how globalization connects people through shared interests. Behind my plushies, there are hidden systems. So this include factories, workers, shipping, online store, and global marketing. So we enjoy the product, but we do not always see how many people and systems are involved. So this is globalization that is hidden or obscure. Fans around the world share the same love for plushie and Hirono. So we collect, display, and care for them in similar ways. Even if we are different, our interests connect us. So this shows sameness and interconnectedness in global culture. The culture of buying plushies and Hirono is an example of globalization as a process. It shows how ideas, products, and culture move from one country to another over time. My plushies and Hirono may look small and cute, but they represent big ideas about globalization, culture, and connection.
Good day everyone! Today I will be explaining my merchandise collection and how it relates to globalization concepts. My chosen merchandise is Lomo cards of Blackpink and I belong to their fandom which is Blinks. These Lomo cards usually contain photos of the members, concepts from albums, concerts, and special photo shoots. This is my collection of Blackpink Lomo cards. Special siya sa akin kasi each member represents a member, era, or moment of Blackpink. Hindi lang siya basta paper or card lang. It symbolizes support, identity, and connection as a fan. For me, collecting these cards is a way of showing loyalty and appreciation to the group, and it also makes me feel part of the global fandom community. Even though these are just Lomo cards, global companies earn a lot from fans like us. Entertainment companies like YG Entertainment, manufacturers, distributors, and online platforms all benefit. This is related to global economic imperialism because fans from developing countries like Philippines spend money on products produced abroad. Big corporations control production, pricing, and distribution, and the profit flows back to large companies and not local communities. So, kahit na maliit lang yung mga merch namin, malaki ang kita globally dahil million-million ang fans worldwide. My merch clearly reflects Asian influence, especially Korean culture or Hallyu, which means Korean wave. Through K-pop, Filipinos adopt Korean fashion, beauty standards, music, and language. We even start referring foreign artists over local ones. This shows how foreign media influences Filipino culture, not just Western culture but also Asian pop culture. Blackpink became popular globally because of social media like YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, streaming platforms like Spotify, and online fan communities. Because of globalization, kahit nasa Pilipinas lang ako, updated ako sa mga concerts, albums, at merch releases nila. Behind my Lomo cards, there are hidden systems such as factories, low-cost labor, shipping companies, and online selling platforms like Shopee and Lazada. As fans, we usually don't think about who made it, how much workers are paid, and its environmental impact. This makes globalization obscure, meaning hindi natin agad nakikita yung buong proseso o kung paano nagaganap ang isang bagay. Whether you're a fan in Korea, Philippines, USA, and Europe, we all collect the same merch, support the same group, use the same fandom name, and celebrate their comebacks together online. This shows sameness and interconnectedness because kahit magkakaiba ang bansa, iisa lang ang fandom culture o kinabibilangan naming fandom. My merch reflects Asian influence and global culture. Asian influence because it comes from K-pop, and global culture because fans worldwide consume and enjoy it together. My fandom merch show interconnectedness with fans worldwide because fans around the world collect the same Lomo cards, post them online, trade them, and talk about them in global fan spaces. Companies benefit from selling this merchandise globally because companies benefit through mass production, global shipping, high demand from fans, and repeated purchases ng albums, photo cards, and merches. Fans emotionally invest while the companies financially profit. Fandom culture is clear example of globalization as process, condition, and ideology. First, globalization as process. Ang fandom culture ay process kasi tuloy-tuloy ang pagkalat nito. Hindi siya bigla lang nangyayari at hindi rin siya natatapos agad. Halimbawa, ang mga blinks patuloy na lumalaki dahil sa social media, streaming platforms, at online content. Sa bawat comeback, bagong kanta o bagong merch, mas maraming tao sa iba't ibang bansa ang nagiging fans. Pinapakita nito na ang fandom culture ay patuloy na gumagalaw at kumakalat katulad ng globalization. Secondly, globalization as condition. Ang fandom culture ay condition kasi existing na ang global connection sa mundo ngayon. Dahil may internet at modern technology, kahit nasa Pilipinas tayo, pwede tayong manood ng concert sa Korea, bumili ng merch na galing sa ibang bansa at makipag-usap sa fans from different parts of the world. Ibig sabihin, nabubuo ang fandom culture dahil ready na ang mundo sa global interactions. And lastly, globalization as ideology. Ang fandom culture ay ideology dahil nagpo-promote ito ng certain ideas at values, lalo na ang consumerism at global pop culture. Bilang fans, hinihikayat tayong bumili ng albums, photo cards, at merch para ipakita ang support natin. Unti-unti, nagiging normal ang pagkonsumo ng foreign products at pagsunod sa international trends. Dahil dito, mas nangingibabaw ang global pop culture kaysa sa local culture.
Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, papakita ko sa inyo lahat ng fandom collection ko or all my fandom merch collection, and iisa-isahin ko yung mga comment nyo kasi ang dami may curious sa inyo about sa collection ko kasi last vlog nakita nyo yung aking collection. So, this video, papakita ko sa inyo lahat ng fandom collection ko and sasagutin ko din yung mga curious comment nyo. So, let's go! Pakita na natin muna. guys, napakita ko na sa inyo yung collection ko. Pero, before we proceed sa mga question nyo about sa merch ko sa comment section, ipapakita ko sila ulit, pero i-explain ko na rin. So, dito muna tayo sa K-pop site ko. Here, I have 3 groups. Gravity, and Hypen, and Stray Kids. So, first natin is sa Gravity kasi iisa lang talaga siya. Kasi itong sa Gravity, hindi ko totally kilala yung Gravity. Pero kasi nagandaan ako sa album nila, kaya binili ko siya. Tingnan niyo yung book. Sobrang ganda. Sobrang ganda yan. Nagustuhan ko dahil dito nagustuhan ko kaya binili. Hindi talaga ako totally fan. Mahilig lang talaga ako sa purple. Kaya nung nakita ko siya sa Twitter, chinek out ko na agad. Binili ko na. So, next natin is sa Stray Kids. So, sa Stray Kids, I have 3 albums. Ito. These 3 albums. Binili ko lang, wala lang. Ito, bili ko to. Ito, regalo lang sa akin ng ate ko. Kasi ate ko fan din ng K-pop. And I also have 5 photo cards ng Stray Kids. Ito. And si Ain ang aking paborito doon. Bias ko to. So, actually, the reason why I buy the album kasi sobrang lakas ng impact ng music nila sa akin. Because their song feels very personal and powerful. Kaya sobrang saya na na-collect ko yung album nila kahit 3 lang. Actually, every album feels like new era. So parang, syempre, parang kada kalahati ng taon nagre-release sila. So iba-iba yung style ng kanila, music nila, and nakaka-enjoy. So ang last natin sa K-pop merch is Hypen. Ang aking kinakabaliwan. Ito, I have actually 13 album nila, pero yung iba na regalo ko na. So, I only have 5 album na lang. For Hypen, naging gusto ko sila simula nung nasa survival show sila mga around 2020. I really love Hypen because of their concept and music. Especially sa mga member, di ba? Pogi kaya na mga yun. Actually, every comeback has different story and theme. And of course, may mga photo card din ako. Kung may photo card ako sa Stray Kids, meron ako sa Hypen. Sobrang dami. Nasa around 40 na ata yan. Tapos yung around 40 na yung na-collect ko. Tapos, yung iba dito is napamigay ko na. Yung iba binenta ko kasi kailangan ko na ng pera. Magastos na ako masyado. So, that's all guys for my K-pop site. Hindi ko na masyado in-explain kasi masyadong haba yung video kapag in-explain ko pa lahat. So, for me, collecting album is comfort hobby. Especially when I'm stressed or pagod ako or malungkot ako. So, ang gagawin ko lang is I just look at my collection. It gives me instant good vibe. So, ngayon, tapos na tayo sa K-pop side. Ngayon sa anime na tayo. So, for my anime collection, I have 4 anime collection. Naruto, Boruto, Dragon Ball, and One Piece. So, let's start for One Piece. Kasi, actually, isa lang talaga collection ko sa One Piece. Ito, tadang, from Pop Animation. Actually, regalo siya sa akin nung debut ko. And tuwan-tuwa ako kasi si Zoro, paborito ko si Zoro. At ang nakakatawa here, naligaw si Zoro. Kasi sa anime na palabas, lagi siyang naliligaw. Tapos ngayon, literal na naligaw siya sa collection ko. Kasi lahat ng collection ko is Naruto, Boruto, and Dragon Ball. So, siya lang iisang One Piece collection ko. So, ang next natin is sa Dragon Ball. So, Dragon Ball is I have 6. 5 Goku lahat yan. Basta different sign lang ni Goku. And also, here si Frieza na gold. Nakalimutan ko na yung part niya eh. Basta ang tawag sa kanya Golden Frieza. So, ang next natin is Naruto and Boruto. Sa Naruto and Boruto, same lang din naman sila, pero kasi yung bida na sa Boruto is yung anak ni Naruto. So, here's Naruto. And ito yung anak niya, si Boruto. Ang Boruto ko lang ata is 1, 2, 3. Tapos, 4 lang ata na ganito. Tapos, the rest po Naruto na. So, I have this collection since 2021 ata. And ito ang si yung pinakamahirap na i-build sa collection ko kasi mukha man lang siya easy ikabit. Pero itong mga shadow kineme niya, ang hirap ikabit yan. Ang pinaka-paborito ko here, ang paborito ko. Siguro ang pinaka-paborito ko ito. Oh, si Satori, kasi crush ko si Satori sa Naruto. So, ayun na lahat ng collection ko. And let's proceed sa mga question niyo kay Merch. So, actually, I prepared 6 questions na nakita ko lang sa comment section. So, let's start. Ipapakita ko na lang din sa screen yung tanong niya. So, first question. What is your chosen merch and why is it special to you? My chosen merch comes from K-pop and anime fandoms. Like yung mga pinapakita ko ngayon, no? Ayan, yung pinakita ko din sa umpisa. So, I collect and hype and Stray Kids and Gravity albums and also mga photo card as well as anime figure from Naruto, Boruto, Dragon Ball, and One Piece. These items are special to me because they present my interests, my comfort hobbies, and my childhood memories. Kasi sa anime, ito matagal ng mga anime na to. Simula ng bata ako, pinapanood ko ng mga yan. And also, they help me relax, feel inspired, and stay connected to the fandom I love. So, let's proceed for the second question. Ang tanong niya is, saan gawa yung merch mo and paano napunta dito sa Pinas? So, actually, my K-pop merch is galing sa Korea. Kasi lahat ng album ko and K-pop photo cards ko is original and galing siya sa Korea. So, binili ko siya sa Twitter. Madami mga sellers sa Twitter na Filipino na sa Korea and nagbebenta sila ng mga album. So, ang ginawa ko, bumili ako ng album sa kanila, then pinadeliver lang nila dito sa Pinas. And for my anime collection naman, mostly galing sila sa Japan. Actually, hindi naman to mostly collection ko. Kasi binili rin yung iba dito ng magulang ko. Kasi pare-pares kaming fan ng anime. Itong mga to is mostly galing sila sa Japan. Pero lang, binili lang namin sa kakilala nila mama sa Japan. Tapos, pinadeliver na lang dito sa Pilipinas. So, for the third question, Western or Asian influence ba yung merch mo? My merch mostly reflect Asian influence. Like, kasi K-pop from South Korea, anime and from Japan. But, however, because of the fandom are popular worldwide, they are now part of the global culture. They influence fans from different countries like Philippines, like me. So, ngayon, sa fourth question na tayo. Ang question niya is, nakakonect ka na ba ng ibang fans? My answer is yes. Actually, I have friends from Canada, the US, Australia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. My friends from Canada and the US and Australia are also fan of Enhypen and Stray Kids. We have similar collections like albums and photo cards. For anime, I have friends from Indonesia, Pakistan, Malaysia, and here in the Philippines who love Naruto, Boruto, Dragon Balls, and other anime. Even though we live in different countries, we share the same interest and fandom culture. This shows how fandom connects people worldwide. So, for the fifth question, ang tanong niya is paano kumita yung company sa merch? Actually, companies benefit by selling albums and merchandise globally. They release multiple album versions, photo cards, and limited editions, which encourage fans to buy more. While entertainment and merchandise companies earn profit from fans over the world. This shows how the globalization helps business growing internationally. So, here's the last question. Is globalization ba talaga ang fandom culture? Well, my answer is yes. Fandom culture is an example of globalization as a process, a condition, and ideology. It is processed because of merchandise, music, and media move across countries. It is conditioned because of fans around the world are already connected. And And it is ideology because fandom promotes the idea that people can share the same identity and interest regardless of nationality. So that's all guys. Thank you for watching my fandom merch collection and Q&A vlog. I hope you enjoy watching at sana may natutunan ka sa mga sinabi ko. Bye-bye!
As a group, we observe that our fandom merchandise comes from different countries, showing how globalization connects producers and consumers worldwide.
Most of our merchandise is distributed by large global companies, which reflects global economic imperialism and how corporations profit from fandom culture.
Western and Asian media strongly influence our preferences, shaping what Filipino fans consume and support.
So despite having different fandoms, fans around the world share similar interests, trends, and identities, showing global interconnectedness.
However, globalization is also obscure because the production processes, labor, and distribution system behind the merchandise are often unseen.
This shows that fandom culture is not just entertainment but also part of global system.
Overall, our merchandise collection demonstrates that globalization functions as a process, a condition, and an ideology.
In conclusion, our fandom merchandise collection show how globalization is part of our everyday lives. Items like Paje, K-pop albums, and Sanrio products are not just collectibles. They are created, produced, and distributed through global trade and media networks. These items show how companies earn profit worldwide while also influencing Filipino fans through foreigner culture and media. Fandoms also highlight sameness and interconnectedness as a fan around the world shares similar interests, trend, and experience. Behind the enjoyment of this product are hidden systems like production, shipping, labor, marketing, and online platforms that we often do not see. Overall, fandom merchandise is more than just entertainment. It is a clear example of how globalization connects people, cultures, and economies, and how it shapes our identity and daily experience as a fan in today's world.